Bangladesh is made up of large tracts of green fields interspersed with strips of barren land, the result of years of pollution and mismanagement. And as yields fall, millions of livelihoods have taken a hit. Every year, farmers rely on nearly 3 million tons of expensive chemical fertilizers to shore up crop production. It's a vicious cycle, and the impact on the environment is plain to see. But this is where WasteConcern sees opportunity.
Now the beauty of this product is that when this compost in enriched form is used in the farmlands, it gives better yield. 30 to 40% higher yield when you compare with chemical fertilizer. And it's a win-win for the farmers because it's cheaper, it gives higher yield and it saves the soil.
Still, persuading farmers to make the switch proved to be a huge challenge in the early days. And Maksud and Iftikhar found themselves saddled with mountains of compost. That is, until this fertilizer company stepped in.
This fertilizer they purchased from us in raw form, and they grind it and also change the shape and bag it, and then they market it to the farmers.
This one is complete enriched.
Now have a look at this product. They're just simply grinding our compost.
This is enriched little bit.
Yeah?
Little bit enriched.
A little bit enriched with some nutrients.
Alpha Agro currently buys nearly all the compost produced by WasteConcern. The product's proven to be a huge hit, and demand has far outstripped supply. Small wonder then that the company wants more of it as soon as possible. It's invested some $46,000 in a dedicated enrichment plant and has inked a deal with WasteConcern to buy up to 700 tons of compost each day. It's a tall order, impossible to meet with just 5 community compost plants. So what's a social entrepreneur to do?
Now what we are going to do is that we are going to say to the people that if you bring source separated waste to our plant, we are going to buy it and we are going to pay them on per ton basis. So this is going to be a new dimension in the entire waste management industry of the city, and we hope that this will start a new era in waste management.
In many ways, the move is a stroke of genius. Why seek out garbage when it can come to you? Waste pickers now have an incentive to clean up Dhaka at virtually no cost to the city authorities. Rubbish heaps like these could well become a thing of the past. The compost produced by WasteConcern enriches Bangladesh's depleted soil. And along the way, plenty of people make tidy profits. But that's not all.
Under the Kyoto Protocol, there is a mechanism called CDM, which allows developed countries to invest in developing countries in projects which can reduce greenhouse gas. Now the project we are going to implement in Dhaka, it is going to reduce greenhouse gas emission. Because if you dump a waste in a landfill site, it creates emission. But when you are doing aerobic composting, there is no emission. So this project will be reducing a huge amount of greenhouse gas emission reduction, and for that we are getting investment from a Dutch company called Worldwide Recycling.